guys, so I have a share for you today. It's actually not that big of a deal because I really didn't make everything in here. Participating in a swap that is hosted by Tmika, who's Scrapdaworld here on YouTube. She is hosting a My Favorite Things Goodie Bag Swap, and there are some rules. We're really supposed to, this is less of a make and more of a put together pretty packaging of items you can get in the dollar bins, and there's specific stores you can get them from. So I raided my stash to look for the dollar bin items that I've had sitting in there, and of course made some other things as well, or put together. We were to put together a note card, a 3x3 note card. So this is mine, and you had to put together an envelope. So I made mine from Tilda paper, and the reason, part of the reason is because I had scraps, and so they were sitting on my desk in front of me, so I decided to make mine out of the scrap paper that I had, and then I said, oh, well, I have to make an envelope too. So here's the belly band that I made for it. Again, it's just a piece of Tilda paper wrapped around the envelope, and then I put a doily here from the Paper Bag Lady, and I can't recall where I got these doilies from, but I think somebody sent these to me. And then here's one of my resin buttons. And so I did make 4. There's only 3 people swapping in our group, so one of these is for Tmika, and it's actually this one, because this is the only card that goes sideways. I ran out of the big butterflies that I have, and I'll show you the other cards. They're all the same pretty much. I use these little bling butterflies here that Tisha, she goes by Tisha, Tisha85 Crafts here on YouTube, she had sent me these in a swap that we did. And this is actually a stamp from Mama Elephant, I believe. I'm going to see if I can get it out to show you. I purchased it from Amanda Rogers on her Facebook page, or not Facebook, her Etsy shop. She did a D-stash, and see how the stamp is straight? There it is, Hello Friend. I also used this one inside the card, but it says Hello Friend, and all I did was curve it while it was on my stamp block. So that's how I got that curve in there, because I knew I wanted something different for the cover, the front cover of the card. I can't speak. Can't have a piece of candy in my mouth, so I probably shouldn't be doing that, right? And so I used also some pearl bling there, pearls. I'm going to write a message in here for Tmika, but the other stamp that I stamped in here was, I'm so glad to have met you. And the reason why this one is sideways is only because the opposite side of the paper has these images, and I didn't want to make it go the other way. So this is my card for the ladies. I'll show you one of the other ones because they are just slightly different, not a whole bunch of difference. You see here they all have a belly band. This is a different button, and this is so I would know which one was Tmika's, and could direct her to it. Probably didn't just put her name on it. So you can see here, here's one that has the larger butterfly, and I believe these butterflies are from Petaloo. They are 2 layers, and you can see here what they've done is basically cut a flower, and they have YouTube videos on this. They have basically cut a 5-petal flower, so there'd be another petal here normally on both the sheer piece and the flower piece. And the reason I'm telling you this is because of something I'm going to show you later on. And then they put antenna up here and some, you know, pearls. So that's the reason why I use the pearls there. So this one opens up the other direction, and it has the same stamp in there, and I will put a message there for the recipient. But the same stamp, and then I used a pink butterfly here. And so that's just the difference between the cards. Not much of a difference really. And they all have the belly bands. So the boxes that I put together for the ladies, as I said, this is a really an embellishment swap that you buy from the dollar bins, and you know, you're supposed to make it look pretty. So what I did was I used these packages from the Tilda decor packs, So if you guys have bought Tilda products from Tracy or from overseas or from Archana, that's what these are. I just reused the box, and I have decorated these before, but this time I just kept it simple so you can actually see down into the packaging. And I tied it with some twine that I had gotten from Target's Dollar Bin. And then I cut a tag using a Magnolia doohickey die from Tilda paper. And then I signed it. So I'm going to see if I can slide this off the end so I can show you what's in the box. And maybe I can't do it with this one, but they are not knotted. I could actually untie it and loosen it up and take everything out. They're not knotted for those of the folks that are in my swap group. I don't think I tied them in a knot. Maybe I did. But you can see here that the tag comes right off. But let me show you what I did on the inside of the box. I like the way the packaging, it has these slotted areas in it, right? So there's a section right here, a section right here, and then there's a big section here. And I did cover the back piece with some Tilda paper. You can see I've cut it down to size. I'm not going to open the box because you can see through the window, right? Now here's some flowers here that I got from the Michael's Dollar Bin. They're all in like a gold and white sort of coloring. And the reason why I showed you the butterflies is because you can make those butterflies with the pieces I included in here, because there's the sheer pieces as well as the solid pieces to make them from. So that's the reason why I was talking about the butterfly. The other thing that's in here are these little glass, these are glass bottles down here, and they have an eye pin screwed into the cork, so you can make necklace charms. And then right here is a set of 6 pennants. Each of the boxes has different shaped pennants because I basically broke up the packages. Usually there's 6 in a package, but there's 2 different styles in each package. So what I did was took all of the packages and put one of each of the styles in the boxes so that all 6 match for the recipient. And then I know we were supposed to do dollar bin items, but I couldn't resist. There's some metallic thread, silver metallic thread in the back here, and it's vintage. I had found at a antique market for really cheap. I probably paid less than $5 for the entire bag that I got, and there was a lot in there. So I wanted to share that with my swap partners, and I think this would make really cute bows if you double up or triple up or whatever. You know, use multiple strands of the same metallic thread. And this is made in Japan, actually. The thread is. These are some Michael's Dollar Bin flowers that are crocheted. This is, you guys know this, right? These are those keys that they had in the dollar bins. And then I cut a die cut, again from a doohickey. And I think this is one of the doohickey clubs. It's the tag shape. And I put some of these pink and blue clothespins on here that I had found at AC Moore. AC Moore does have dollar items, but they don't have like a whole set of bins. Well, in my store, all the bins are not together anymore. They're in different places. So these clothespins are just added in here because I think they match the Tilda paper and stuff. So that's what I did here. And just, you know, tied a bow around it for the recipient to gift them. So I'm not going to put that back together. So there are 2 blue ones, and all of the contents are the same. The only thing that's really different is the difference in the die cuts. I used a heart one for this other blue one, and then on the pink ones I did the same. This is the actual opposite side of the paper that this gingham is, because I thought it matched the pink better. Try not to make more scraps, right? So you can see there's one here and there's one here. So that is my share, and I hope the ladies who are in my swap group enjoy the packages they received from me, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye now.